My brothers and my sisters, Easter greetings to all of you. This morning we take time to notice one of the trends within our spiritual life. If we find that delay enters in, delay from making decisions, delay in attempting to believe, or even delay in asking God for His help through the Spirit to help us believe, we find that delay matures into doubt. And doubt matures into being downcast. And in fact, that whole sense of being downcast within our person can be pretty synonymous with the sin of sloth, or even becoming paralyzed. Delay to doubt, and then doubt to being downcast. It is kind of where we find the disciples who are walking along the way to Emmaus this morning in the Gospel of Luke. In both the first reading and in the Gospel, there are moments when in the first reading, Peter, and in the Gospel, Jesus, is hoping to urge people, is trying to enliven people and to set them on fire with belief. There are people in the first reading in the book of Acts who are not believing. And Peter says, this is what has happened. Christ has indeed been raised, as has been told from the beginning, but people aren't believing Him. And in the Gospel, here are these two disciples, not named, maybe even mysterious in their identity, maybe so that we can connect with them. And they're walking in a direction opposite of Jerusalem, downcast as they go. Do they believe? And we find ourselves both in the book of Acts and in this story from Luke, this beginning period right after Jesus' resurrection, where people are having to be brought to a new way of life, a new belief, and to be set on fire. St. Ignatius of Loyola wrote early on, as he began the Society of Jesus, that one of the greatest virtues that humanity can have is the gift of magnanimity. In Latin, magna, big, animation, that is to say, of the heart of the person. To be big in heart, to believe, to be on fire, to be big in our personalities. We see that the disciples' hearts were on fire when Christ was around them. It is the antidote to our delay, to our lack of belief, and to our paralysis. May God set our hearts on fire. May you allow your hearts to be set on fire this Easter season. And may the Holy Spirit who comes at Pentecost enliven you for service.